Today, I'm going to be trading Shohei Ohtani to the Chicago White Sox to see if he can win them a World Series. And there's still plenty of time left in the season, don't get me wrong, but so far, this year has actually been a pretty solid year for the White Sox. They are 3 games above 500 right now, and Murakami has been an absolute dog, but with that being said, I feel like they still need more pieces if they actually want to win a World Series. So as you can see, I got them arguably the biggest weapon in the MLB because Shohei Ohtani is now on the White Sox. But yeah, other than Shohei, this roster isn't anything special to be honest with you, but him and Murakami should be a pretty solid duo. I'm definitely curious to see how those two are going to perform this year, but to start things off in our first game, we're going to be taking on the Brewers. And I was expecting Shohei to be leading off in this game, but it looks like he's going to be number 2 in the lineup. Our first batter did strike out, so there's nobody on for us. And we did get off to an early 0-2 count, but I worked that to a full count, so I'm hoping it's in the zone. I do kind of want to get a base hit to start off the game. We made contact, but honestly, I should have just left it because that would have been ball 4. So unfortunately, the first at bat for Shohei is not going to go over well, and as you can see, I wouldn't say the first inning's been bad, but we have allowed a run, and we have a runner on second as well, so we got to try and get out of this. I'm just going to try and go for another fastball outside and see if he chases. We should be able to get to that easily. And it looks like Acuna's going to be there. So that will end the inning. But anyways, now we're coming back out here in the 5th inning. And it looks like we did actually manage to tie things up. We're knotted at 2 right now. And this is actually our 3rd at bat. We couldn't do anything in our 2nd at bat either. But this time we actually have a runner on base. So I'm hoping we can find a way to hit him home. Or at the very least, get him to 3rd base. Oh, get through, man. What are we doing? That was another garbage chase. So we are now 0 for 3 on the day right now, and after that, Shohei got taken out pitching, and the bullpen did allow a run. So we're down 3-2. We do have a runner on base once again, though. So hopefully this time I can actually do something. But with that being said, I feel like my first game of most videos is not the best. I gotta get going. Like, once I'm warmed up, I'm usually good, but we are just not making great decisions right now. Even though that was a perfect, it's just gonna be a line out. And after that, nothing good happened for the rest of the game. We're gonna end up losing 4-2 against the Brewers, and Shohei went 0 for 4. So that's a game I definitely like to put behind us. Like, I actually can't believe how terrible we actually just played, but after that, I went ahead and simmed to our home opener, and we do thankfully have some wins on the board, but we did end up getting swept by Milwaukee, so we're only 2-4 on the season right now, and in our home opener, we're going to be taking on the Blue Jays, so this is definitely going to be a tough series. And obviously, the first game was absolutely terrible for Shohei, so I'm hoping this time we can actually get a base hit, and that's a good start. We're gonna get on base right away. Unfortunately, after that, though, Montgomery did pop up, so Murakami's gonna be our last chance to try and score a run here, and he is gonna get walked. So I guess now it's up to Vargas with 2 runners on. This is a great scoring opportunity, and it looks... Should I go to 3? If that gets by, I'm going to 3. I'm going to 3. That's going to be close. We're going to get there, though. We are safe. So all you got to do is get a base hit, and I am 100% scoring. Is that going to drop? Looks like we're going to steal for no reason, because it's just a pop-up. So we're not putting any runs on the board. I'm happy we at least got a base hit with Shohei, but now we're back out here in the 3rd. We have a runner on base this time, so hopefully we can score him because we're down 1-0. That is hittable. Come on, get through. Vladdy's gonna stop it. So Shohei's gonna be out, but at least we pushed the runner to 2nd. But anyways, now we're coming back out here in the 7th inning, and we did just get walked in our last at bat, and nothing really came out of that. As you can see, the score is still 2-1 right now, so that's kind of hittable. That's going to get through for a hit for Ohtani. So that's our 2nd hit of the game. Nothing flashy, but at least we're on base. So we're on base with nobody out, and it looks like it is a steal situation. So I'm going to try and nab 2nd here. I'm going. We should be there easily. We're going to get to 2. So we are in scoring position now. Montgomery's due as well, man. He really hasn't done much in this game. Every time we've been in scoring position for this guy, he has grounded out. This time it's going to be a base hit. I really can't afford to go home, though. We definitely would have been thrown out. It's cool, though. Even if Murakami, like, grounds out into a double play, if they don't throw home at least, we should be able to score. So I feel like we really just need him to put it in play here, and it's going to happen. So it will be... Oh, hold on. Okay, we're good. For a second, I thought it said there was one out. I, for some reason, thought I missed an out for a second, but thankfully, that will tie the game at 2. And it looks like we held on to that lead because we're back out in the bottom of the 9th, tied at 2. So a home run or anything will win this game. We have a runner at second now. So all Shohei needs to do is get another base hit, which he has 2 of in this game. That was kind of a bad chase, but we are going to hit the runner to 3. So all we need is a sacrifice fly, and this game is over. Unfortunately, that did not happen, though, because as you can see, we are now back out here in the 11th inning, and we're down 4-2. So unless we hit a home run, I think we're pretty much screwed. Come on, that's actually a pretty hittable pitch. If that keeps carrying, it could go. Oh, man. Shohei's first homer of the year is going to tie the game in the 10th inning. Or that's not his first of the year, but it's the first one that we have usered him for. So just like that, we're knotted at 4. And after that, it looks like we did actually go on to win this game 5-4. So thanks to Shohei, we are going to take down the Blue Jays in the first game of the series. And after that, we actually went on to sweep Toronto. So that puts us 1 game above 500 at 5-4. But after that, I went ahead and simmed midway through June to see if this team was holding up, and it looks like we haven't been great. We haven't been like absolutely terrible, but we're 3 games below 500 right now, which is not good. We're 34-37, so we still obviously have a chance to make the playoffs, but we got to get it together if we want that to happen. And in our next series, we are going to be playing the Yankees, who are 38-34, and we're off to a decent start. We do have a runner on base for Shohei right now, so let's hope that we can find a way to get on base and keep this inning going. That might drop. If it drops, it honestly might be a home run. It's gone. It's going to keep carrying. I wasn't sure if that was going to have the distance, but Shohei's going to start this game off with a bang. So we're up 2-0 early over the New York Yankees. However, it looks like that 2-0 lead did not last long because we are now down 6-3 in the top of the 3rd. So we're going to need to do a lot of scoring if we want to keep up in this one, because 5 of those runs came in 1 inning. So I honestly feel like the Yankees are probably going to drop like 10 on us in this game. Oh, that should get through. Yeah, barely. That was almost stopped, but Shohei is going to have a base hit. Of course, though, after getting on base, we were not able to score, and that lead has gotten even bigger for the Yankees. They only put 1 more run on the board, but yeah, it's 7-3 in the 5th. So we seriously need to find a way to drop some runs in this inning. It is a 2-2 count. Oh, no, sorry. It's a 3-2 count right now, and Shohei's going to blast one out of here. I can't get too hyped, but that is going to be our second homer of the game. So that puts us right back in it. It's 7-5 now, but we are still losing. So we need our team to wake up.
A few moments later.
And now we're back out here in the 9th inning, and it is 11-5, so we're pretty much done. Shohei could really come out here and blast like 3-4 home runs in this game, and we'd probably still find a way to lose. I don't think that's getting out either. It looks like that's just going to be a pop-up. But either way, it really doesn't matter. Shohei's had a great performance regardless. But unfortunately, I cannot say the same for the rest of the team. So we are going to lose in this one, even though Shohei balled out. And after that, we did go on to lose the series. Thankfully, we didn't get swept. But man, it is not looking good for the White Sox right now. And after that, I simmed to the end of August to see if we're even going to have a chance to get into the playoffs. And it's not looking great. I'll tell you that much right now. We're 62-67, but with that being said, we're only 3 games out of a wild card spot right now. So since the American League is sort of weak right now, we have a chance, but it's still going to be difficult. And in our next game, we're going to be taking on the New York Mets, which is a series we've already won. We won the first 2 games, so I'm really hoping that we can get the sweep here because we need it. And Shohei is pitching in this one, so I really want to get off to a good start here. We already sat down the first 2 batters, so 3 up, 3 down would be nice to see. He's gonna foul that one off for strike 1. I'm gonna try and get him to chase a slider, and it looks like he's gonna foul that off as well. So I'm gonna see if he chases a sinker now. I'm gonna put a bit out of the zone and see if this works out. And it looks like he is not taking the bait. So let's put a fastball up in and see if that can work out for us. I feel like this pitch usually helps, and it looks like it's gonna be good. He's gonna swing and miss. So Shohei's gonna put down the side. And now it's time to see how he can do at the dish in this game. We already have 1 batter down, so it would be nice to at least get on base here. A home run would be awesome. We did really good against New York. That is going to get through for hopefully a double. It's going to go all the way to the wall, so we should be able to get to 2 easily. and we are gonna be there. I could have maybe pushed 3, but that's a bit of a stretch. And Shohei did get hit home after that, so we have a 1-0 lead in the 3rd inning. And I know we're only 3 innings in, but so far, Shohei is working with a no-hitter. If we can hold on to that no-hitter, that would be absolutely insane, but I honestly don't think it's gonna happen, so hopefully we can maybe find a way to at least get a shutout or something. That's gonna be a bomb. Center field, it has no chance of staying in. So Shohei's gonna extend it to a 2-run lead for Chicago. So that's what we like to see, man. He's pitching well and hitting well right now. It's 2-0.
2 seconds later.
We're coming back out here in the 4th inning though, and unfortunately the no-hitter is done for, and so is the shutout. It's 4-3. They just hit a grand slam off of Ohtani, so I'm gonna try and get him out of this, and hopefully we can at least end the inning only down by 1. But yeah, that escalated quickly. That's actually terrible. We got 2 strikes in the count right here though, so I'm gonna try and get a sinker down low and see if he takes the bait, and he's going after this, so that will be another strikeout. So if we can find a way to sit down Lindor, that can save the inning, or I can't even say save the inning. We've allowed 4 runs, but that would stop it from getting worse. I'm gonna try and hit him with another sweeper and see if that will do the trick. And it looks like he's not going after it. Maybe he'll go after a fastball inside. And it looks like he's not chasing, so it's a full count now. I'll try and end it off right here with a sweeper. Come on, please chase, man. It looks like that should at least end the inning. So we're gonna stop the damage from getting worse, but that was a tough one. And after that, Shohei got taken out, and the Mets jumped all over the bullpen. We're down 8-3. So once again, it's looking like Chicago is pretty much screwed, which has unfortunately been the case for the majority of this video. I thought this team would do a lot better than this, but yeah, it has definitely not been our year. And after that, we really stood no chance. We're gonna go on to lose this game 9-5, so we're not gonna sweep, but again, at least we did already win the series. After that though, by some miracle, it looks like we actually still have a chance to get into the playoffs with 1 game left in the season, because we're 82-79, and in our final game, we're taking on Colorado, which is a very winnable game. But with that being said, we are tied with the Royals for the final wildcard spot, so we also need to rely on them losing if we want to get in. And we have a runner on base to start things off for Shohei, and he is gonna launch one out there that will be a base hit. So we have 2 runners on now to start the game. So that brings up Benintendi with nobody out and a runner in scoring position. Please get through. That's gonna be a double play. Come on, man. We at least have a runner on 3rd now, but bro, that could have been a big inning for us. And after getting the runner to 3, we couldn't even score him. So we're down 2-0 now, which is just awesome to see. Losing like this after kind of pulling off a comeback would really sum how this season has gone for Chicago. That's gonna be another base hit for Ohtani. Once again, though, after getting on base, we were not able to score, and this game just keeps getting worse, man. We're not hitting, and the pitching's not doing great either. We're down 4-0. We have a runner on 2nd, but I feel like we almost need to hit a home run to stay in it at this point. Please get through. It's not going to be a homer, but that actually might still score a run. Is he going to be safe? He should have tons of time to get there. He will. So Ohtani's going to put us on the board, but we're still losing 4-1 right now. And after that, we went on to lose this game 6-2, which sucks. We were playing Colorado. I feel like that's a game we definitely should have won, but it's not going to happen. So that will pretty much put our playoff hopes to rest. On the bright side, it looks like this video isn't going to be a total waste though, because Shohei is still going to win MVP with 50 home runs for 117 RBIs. And after not making the playoffs, it looks like Seattle's gonna beat the Pirates in the World Series in 7 games, so it looks like it was a good one. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up. I was definitely hoping for more out of Chicago with Shohei Ohtani, but apparently this team's gonna need more than just Shohei if they want to get the job done. But that's gonna do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It'd really help out the channel. And if you guys have any video ideas, feel free to drop them down below. I'll try and get to as many of them as I can. And while you're down there, make sure you check out my socials. I got my TikTok, Instagram, and my main channel linked in my description. So if you're into Madden, definitely check out my main channel. But other than all of that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.